We've previously spoken about David Norris. David is one of the two individuals that were convicted for the murder of Stephen Lawrence. He went up for parole in October 2025. Recently, in December of 2025, parole board have denied his parole. So David is not coming out of prison. He's still staying in. Not coming out of prison, at least not yet. When he went up for parole initially in October, David, for the first time since the tragic murder of Stephen Lawrence happened, he admitted being a part of the gang that attacked Stephen and his friend. Even when he said initially that he was nowhere near the attack on that day. Anyway, he backtracked on that information. He admitted to being there, and for the first time, he stated that he was remorseful for the murder and sorry to Stephen and his parents. At the time of the parole hearing, Stephen's parents didn't believe that because they just thought that he was doing that as lip service just so that he can get parole that he was after. And also they requested that he names the other suspects because they were a gang of 6 that attacked Stephen and his friend. However, only 2 have been convicted and have been sentenced in the murder of Stephen. The 4 have never been convicted. So what Stephen's parents were asking for was that David names who the other 4 are, which he refused to do. He says that if he does that, then his life is in danger as well as his family. So he never revealed, categorically said he was only there to speak about himself and to speak about his own parole at that time. However, that has been denied, and following the parole board's decision, Stephen's mother has come out just to say that David owes her and her family the truth. Also that the Metropolitan Police owe her and her family justice. She's urged the Metropolitan Police to speak to David, to get him to cooperate and also to reveal who the other offenders are in the murder of Stephen. The other person that's been convicted, there's been no mention whether he has requested, applied for parole. There's no information on him. So another thing that was mentioned was that people that were speaking on David's release to the parole board, only one person was supportive of him being released and that the rest were against his release, stating that they felt that he was still a danger to the public. And Stephen's mum is also of the same opinion from the reports that still a danger, he's not reformed, because while he's been in prison, he's been in trouble. While in prison, he's been racist to some prison staff as well as some inmates. He's had a phone and just generally getting in trouble for the most part. So he was determined that he is still a danger to the public. And so his parole has been denied. If there's any further information or if the second person goes up for parole, we'll definitely come back on this platform and update that as well.